Jannik Sinner has been the best player this year, without question. He has won the Australian Open. He's won multiple tournaments coming into this event in the second Grand Slam of the year. Arguably the best player this year, deservedly gets the #1 ranking. Sadly, Novak wasn't able to at least get to the final or keep that #1 ranking with all the points that he has coming off from now until the end of the year. But Jannik's been fantastic, but also has Carlos Alcaraz. Just give me your thoughts on who you think is going to win this match.
Yeah, I mean, Sinner, even going back to last year, winning Vienna, and then winning the Davis Cup, finals of the year end, winning Australia, winning Miami. He's been on an incredible run now. It's well-deserved, this #1 ranking. Even if Novak didn't pull out here, I think Sinner was going to hit that #1 ranking spot at some point this year, and Alcaraz is right on his heels. And they're kind of they're the Federer Nadal of 10 years ago. And so it's a shame they have to play each other. They're on the same side of the draw, as we had talked about earlier. I think everyone kind of wants that as a finals matchup at every tournament, but it's going to be a fun match. It's going to be something that everyone's excited to watch. And I think Sinner, knowing he's #1 in the world, it kind of gives him a little extra confidence on the back end of this French Open, and I'm picking him to win it at this point.
Wow, yeah. I mean, I don't know who's going to win between the two of them. They both play so well against one another. It is arguably the best matchup. It is, without question, these two are the big two now. They've taken over from the big three. Obviously, Novak is still there, but this is the next generation of Roger, Rafa, and Novak. I don't know. I would say that Carlos is slightly more comfortable on clay than Jannik. Jannik likes it fast, so I think it's dependent also on the temperature. I mean, Andy Roddick said it last week that the French Open is probably the one tournament that is really subject to the weather. If it's hot and bouncy, that will help Jannik a little bit, make the court quicker. But also the spin on the ball and the velocity of the spin of Alcaraz's shots will also be helped with the hot weather. So it's kind of like a pick 'em. Look at their matchups against one another. 4-4. Who's going to be the one that breaks the drought and maybe takes over and gets to the final and wins the French Open? So much on the line between these two guys. And as you said, Sam, they're two great guys. These two, they're just so great for the game of tennis. I'm so excited for the next 10 years of men's tennis.
This is much-watch TV. When these two are matched up, wherever I am in the world, I look at what time are they playing, and I set the alarm to watch it, because it's like I said, it's Federer Nadal from 10 years ago. So hopefully they have a great match and they kind of entertain the crowd and everyone watching.
Yeah, well, I'm hoping they both get through injury-free and they, as you said, have a great match. And I suspect if they're injury-free, they will.